Hey, what it is? It's your dog DJ Blak, Mr. Fix Your Face. You already know what's going on. We in the Partments, yeah? The Partments. Spell it right, say it right. Parlay, what's up, boy? You already know what we got going on. Let's go.
Hey, Parlay, meet me at the Partment.
Yo, this your boy Parlay live from DJ House Studios. And we're in the Partment with Parlay. Meet me in the Partments. Listen, love my city. ATL and there like it. Only thing I love more than my city is the west side of my city. Shout out to Bankhead. Long live Swall. Rest easy. Shout out low. Rest easy, buddy. Y'all got to bear with me a little bit. I know I'm a little hoarse. You know what I'm saying? Been on the Millennium Tour. You know what I'm saying? It's been going great. Shout out to the Millennium Tour. You know what I'm saying? So y'all bear with me today. You know what I'm saying? But we rocking it. You feel me? Just speaking about the Millennium Tour, it's a great experience. I like what's going on because I get a chance to politic with people who, you know what I'm saying, came up, and, got popping, got their deals when we was popping like that. You know what I'm saying? So when we start speaking about times and music, it's an easier conversation. You know what I'm saying? And to see everybody party to all these songs and this music that we created then, it's just like a refreshing and feeling. You know what I'm saying? So just seeing all this has been a great experience. You know what I'm saying? And I've been seeing a lot of people that I've been knowing for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And with me having this platform, there ain't no way that I couldn't share this with people who on the tour who I haven't shared it with before. You know what I'm saying? Especially with giving all the history. And anybody watch this show, y'all know I'm all about the Atlanta history. I'm all about history. I'm all about stories. You know what I'm saying? And my next guest has been somebody who I haven't been seeing since he was young. And this nigga's Benjamin Button. This nigga ain't changed yet. I promise you, dog. Only thing ain't changed is the house. You know what I'm saying? He's been moving around the city. He's been involved in the music industry heavily, consistently. All the records have touched him. All the records have touched his hand. All the artists who have gotten on and fell off. The biggest DJ crews. I'm talking about when DJ's crews was something popping. You know what I'm saying? With Super Friends and Legion of Boom, Doom, and all them DJ crews. Like he was one of the ones who was helping build the music culture here before all the motherfucking the shit to the industry's internet stuff start hitting the mixtapes. If you want this, mixtape DJ, like he was really the one who had a hand in all this. I'd like to give it up to my next guest, DJ Blak.
What's happening?
Going on, dog?
I'm in the Partment.
What you talking about, dog?
Yeah, you talking
Listen,
about.
I got there walk, I say, got there. Hey, they got them Blak. I say,
Yeah.
but nigga, Blak is gonna be in the motherfucking place. Do you understand me?
I got to be here. Look, when I said, boy, this tour finna be real fun.
For real.
Because it's a real family reunion.
It is,
You know what I'm
dog.
saying? And just to see, like we were talking about earlier, like just to see everybody still doing what they wanted to do. Like we was kids when we started. For real.
Real kids.
Like real kids. But we had, I don't know, man. It's like we had the world as our jungle gym. We were doing what the hell we wanted to do. And
Yeah,
to
we
see
did.
us be able to still do it and it still had that same effect. Like, you gotta think, I think they like me. White tees, Nuck If You Buck, Head Bust. These records today go harder than some of the newer records and these bigger artists today.
Yeah, facts.
And that's crazy. Cause we wasn't doing it for that. We were just having fun. You know what I'm saying? But to see it, man, I'm glad I'm on this joint, man. Like,
But I want to say thank you, salute to you. You know what I'm saying? Give you some more claps. You know what I'm saying? For playing these records, having these records blow up, moving these records, because at this time, these artists would never get a chance to really understand that grind.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because now with the internet and digital streaming and YouTube and all these different platforms, it has kind of taken the voice and the meaning away from the DJ a little bit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because niggas like, well, I just drop my own shit. I just drop it on iTunes. I do this. The internet now, you just drop videos, get online, talk to people face to face. You don't got to get out here. You don't got to meet people. You don't got to mingle. You got to buy niggas drinks. You don't got to smoke blunts with niggas you don't want to smoke blunt with. You don't got to go to events where you know going to be a whole bunch of artists, but you got to go to this. They don't really understand to that magnitude. But you needed this DJ at this club.
Yeah.
You needed this DJ at this club.
Yeah.
You needed this DJ at this club.
Yeah.
You needed this DJ. If you don't got all these DJs, you're not going to get that shot.
Nope. You're not going to pop. Nope.
You can be the most popular shit on your side of town, dog. It don't even matter, dog. You got to move. And you was one of them DJs that people had to come
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
At this time, you was with one of the biggest DJ crews in Atlanta, Hitman DJs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Greg Street, Casper.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And what was so crazy about that is because I think Hitman did our first tour.
Yeah.
Or I think they liked me tour.
Yeah.
Showdown did.
Yeah.
Showdown did.
It's the
Hitman
culture,
did.
man. And I was the youngest. Mm-hmm. I think I might have been 18, 19 when I was in Hitman. Everybody else was like OG, like Funky and all them. They were my OGs. Like I was in a strip club with these guys. You know what I'm saying? We were young, like, but it was a different thing because for me, it was for one, man, my dad was police, right? Mm-hmm. But I seen the man work 2-3 jobs and didn't understand why he would work 2-3 jobs until I got a little bit older and I understood like what money was really about. So I vowed to myself I'd never ask my daddy for nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? The frivolous stuff, want some shoes, want some clothes, woo, woo. But get out here and go earn it. I always been that guy. So to start at the skating rink and then run up to be one of those guys that people got to touch, it was like, nah, I got to get out here and move. And I had to start early because, you know, them Air Force Ones, them Jordans, boy, they started going up in price.
You talking about motherfuckers like $89, $70
but they ain't sending. But I used to get them from Sports Profile at South Dakota Mall, $75. Straight like that. And was cool on it. But, you know, I always had that hunger because I always loved music. So it was like, nah, man, let me figure out what this was. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know what a DJ was when I started DJing. Real spiel.
So what you was just saying, I'm just going to play some music.
I started working at Golden Glide, right?
How did you end up getting on the Golden Glide?
I just applied for a job. I was 14, wanted the job because I was trying to take care of what I needed to take. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be able to do what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? And my dad was like, "But I ain't got no money for that. $120 for some joint." But I stopped. I was cutting grass. I was washing cars. I was doing everything. But
get them joints.
But trying to get me. But, you know, as time goes on, it's like, now you got to focus on school. You got to do this. So you got to, you know, start leveling up and getting right. And so I would always go to the skating rink. And I was like, I love music. I love skating. Why not try to make some money up here? So I just applied. I was like, man, cool. I just see what's up. Because I tried everywhere else. I tried Publix. I tried Kroger. I tried Blockbuster. I tried everything that was where we stayed at. And nobody would hire me. So I was like, all right, might as well try this. And they hired me. And so I was in there learning the system a little bit. And I saw the DJ, like, teaching one of the other guys. And I was like, I do music. Like, I know how to count, whatever, woo, woo. Can I learn? He was like, yeah. So it just took off from there. I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? It was a mystery to me.
So your ambition sparked from your dad
Mm-hmm.
for you to go get some shoes.
Yep.
Led you to a hustler ambition to say that I got to find me a way to get me some money.
Yep.
I don't care kind of what it is.
Yep.
Your failure and everything else trying to get a job at, and you seeing the DJ opening the skating ring saying, fuck, I'm out to try for this too, led you to DJing.
Yep. Did not
so
know
no, ain't no
was.
mind. I know I like music, but I don't want to spin records. I ain't no passion for that shit. I'm just trying for this job.
I liked music, but I didn't know what a DJ was, honestly. I remember the DJ being the guy who played a song for us to skate backwards so I can go find the girl that I like at the skating rink. That's all I knew about DJing. Like, Greg Street to me wasn't a DJ. He was a radio guy. You know what I'm saying?
Radio job.
He was an on-air, like he was a personality. So I never equated that to like DJing. You know what I'm saying? When somebody said DJ, of course I knew what turntables and stuff was, but I never put them together for it to be something that I wanted to do. However, ironically, I think I started this path way before I got to the skating rink because my real name is something other than what people call me. And in middle school, I didn't like my real name.
Now you know when a nigga don't want to say, nigga don't like your name, say name, nigga say my other name.
Yeah. Well, I said, so my real name is Philip.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, but I didn't like it.
Why you didn't like it?
Man, I just didn't like it.
Why you didn't like Philip?
It seemed lame to me. Like, it seemed real, like, white.
Seemed like, hey, Philip.
Yeah. Like,
like,
and I used to get teased, too. So I was like.
You wanted a nigga name, didn't it?
Nah, it wasn't even a nigga name. It just was, I wanted something different. I ain't want to be associated. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I got to middle school, I changed my name to Deejay. Don't ask me where that shit came from, but I just like, man, I said, I'm going to be DJ. That's who I'm going to be. And that's why I started writing on my paper. I got in trouble for that shit. My mama was mad at me. I ain't care. Deejay. And eventually, folks started calling me DJ. And that shit stuck. And then I wound up being a DJ.
How long was it when he started teaching you that? Was it your first day? Or was it like the first week?
Nah. I was there for a while. I was doing other jobs there. I was like working the concession, working the sky. I was really working at the skating rink. And then dude started teaching me. And then like he left one day. He couldn't do a session. It was like, yo, I told him to let you do it. And I was like, huh? He was like, yeah, just do what I be teaching you. And it was kind of like trial by fire, but I got through it. And when I got through it.
Hold on, goddamn.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna talk about the through it and the fight. We're gonna talk about the fight. What happened, dog?
Yeah. Nah, it was cool.
It was cool.
It was cool.
You was sweating bullets.
I was sweating, but I was cool. I got through that guy.
Did you already kind of up to that point say, but if I get a chance, I'm gonna play this, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, how they do this?
I was just doing it in my head from practicing with him. So everything that we practiced, all the little blends and stuff, I was just doing that. I was emulating what he taught me. Because my thing was counting the clock down. Because it was a 4-hour session. So I'm like, okay, I got to do this for 4 hours and keep people skating. Like now it's like the music now don't make you dance. You know what I'm saying? It don't keep you ain't got to
give you that spirit.
It don't give you that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Back then when we was
you might can play that song 3 times.
Boy, what?
You might can play that bitch 3 times.
And it didn't get the same reaction, the same
that bitch back.
every time.
You play that motherfucker all the way to the last verse.
To the
Hold on.
Got to come back to that guy. Because it was feel-good music.
Then you might play that motherfucker 3 to 4 times the whole night, every hour.
Yep. Just because it was that.
Yeah.
And it gave you the same reaction. So, you know, just learning that stuff, it just stuck. And once I did that, once I seen I could do it myself, I was like, all right, bet. Let me figure this out. And I started, you know, taking my little money that I was getting, buying records. This before Serato, this before, you know, a whole bunch of CDs and all that. This was going to Earwax Music, you know what I'm saying, down on Spring Street. And go and get the records. You know what I'm saying? And them records was $5 a piece. And there was one song on the record. So
the instrumental.
But one song on one side and the instrumental on the other side. That's it. So I was taking all my money, man, and investing it back into myself. And it just wound up being really cool, man. Like I started exploring like what it could actually do. And, you know, I wound up running into Casper and the Legion of Doom stuff. And they hooked me up with Funky and Kool-Aid. And Funky, you know how Funky is. Funky was like, man, just come over here with me and just, you know, I'm gonna see what you own. And I was like, all right, cool. And we wound up being at Jazzy T's. That's where I started at. That was my strip club debut.
Jazzy T's.
Jazzy T's.
Remember the night? What night was it? It was a prime time night.
It was a Sunday night.
Ooh.
Yeah. It was a Sunday night. Actually, the first night I worked up there, Meech them came in there.
Wow.
Yeah.
That bit was lit.
It was one of those nights.
Take me through the night, dog.
Man.
Take me through. I want you to take me through the whole experience from you before you even meet and get a chance to you. You know what? Funky saying, hey, Blak, you going tonight?
So Funk hit me because he wanted me to bring my turntables. Because I still had 1200s. I ain't had no CDJs. I had real record players. Man, and you know Jazzy T's, the booth is upstairs. So I had to climb up the steps with my records and my players and set up for him. So he wanted to use the turntable. So I was like, all right, cool. It's an experience. I ain't really never done this before. I'm thinking, you know, I DJ like I DJ at the skating rink. Don't know that it's 2 different situations. So this the first time I've been in strip club too, though. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, man, I kind of know what to expect, but I don't. Go in. It's ratchet, super ratchet. It's smoky, super smoky, but I'm happy, super happy, because I don't give a damn. I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? And it was a cool night. You know, I watched him talk to the girls, and the girls would come up to the DJ. I never seen that type of, interaction. I didn't understand the politics of the strip club. It was my first night. So Funky's like, hey man, we gotta, he said something about, man, we gotta play this Jeezy woo woo. He said some folks finna come in here. And in my mind, I'm like, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is like Jeezy early, right? And so before this big movement, each of them moved. They moved around, but I wasn't out there to see them like go crazy. Like, this is my first, you know what I mean? So he like, man, it's a guy named Meech finna come here. So it's like, all right, I don't know who he is, because I ain't a street guy. I don't know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know who BMF was, nothing. And so, we doing our regular 1-2. I'm watching Funky, and a couple hours go by, 3 o'clock hit, boom. I'm looking at the clock like, oh, okay, they staying open. Because I'm I'm there for whatever. Like I'm if it closed at 7, I'm leaving at 7.
I'm in here.
So we chilling. All these folks start walking in. About 3:30. Folks just start walking in. Before it had started clearing out, man, that flow, it looked like it was a full-fledged party going on downstairs. And I'm just like, man, where all these people come from? He said, I told you, Beach them finna come in here. I said, who is them? Like, I thought you said one person coming in. He's like, nah, you'll see. So by the time the 300 people that were outside came in, Meech come in, but him, Bobby Brown, and somebody else came in with him. And man, they partied. Like, they had bags of ones. I had never seen that. They just had duffel bags of ones. And they was having money fights with each other. For 3 hours, drinking, having a ball.
You seen that shit go everywhere.
My first time seeing this.
Okay, I want you to paint the picture of how they was doing it for the people. So I done seen it before.
Right, of course.
But it's really no way that you really can explain it for experience. Like, you know how people tell a story?
Yeah,
it's no story that you can tell.
You have to experience.
To see this shit.
Yeah, you have to. So think about, okay, I do it like this, because I tell another story. So we at Magic City. It's a Tuesday night after Visions, and Meech them come. By now, you know, I'm older in the game. They come in Magic. It's 2:30. We close at 3. All I see is trays of ones come upstairs, and they sit them on the stage, right? So imagine all these bricks that folk be holding on. Imagine them sitting bricks and bricks and bricks and bricks of ones on the stage. And then imagine seeing champagne bottles just coming. And I'm like, it's 2:30. What the hell is going on? You think like some basketball players or something is coming. Man, they say, man, look, here go the Trap or Die mixtape. This is all that we finna play. Cool. In my mind, I don't know it's them coming, right? Meech no walk in. The club is not full by far. If you ever been to Magic City, it's not full because it's almost time to go. And everybody on Tuesday night usually go to Compound. They come to Magic. So 300 people walking there. It's immediately a party. Meech walks over to the booth. He had me $3,000. Boom. Play G's all night. Bet. Security walk him over to the section. All these bricks. He just started passing them out. There's 100 people in black shirts that he giving his guys bricks, literally, of money. Boom, boom, boom. He just passing the money out. And I'm looking like, I know how much a brick of that is. It's $1,000. So you just passed out my college tuition, because I'm in college right now. Mm-hmm. This is what I'm telling, like, just passed out my college tuition to his partners. And it's 10 times, 20, 30 times over. They open the bricks up, and all you see is money. Like, you go outside and it's snowing. Yeah. That what it feel like.
To snow until you should come to your knees.
Yeah, to you.
It look fake.
Yeah, it look fake.
It
feel like it's fake until you walk out there and you see.
And you kicking that shit like leaves.
Or you lay down in it, and then I'm 6'3".
Yeah, you off the ground.
And you off the ground. Yeah. And I was like, this is ridiculous.
And these crispy ones.
These new ones.
These ain't the goddamn.
These ain't
the already. Yeah. These ain't the 101 that look like this one. Them the 101 look like this one.
Right.
That you laying on.
These the one, if they throw the brick at you, it gonna hurt you.
It gonna hurt you. Yeah. When they come down, the motherfucking $1,000 packs. They had that motherfucking vacuum seal. Yep. It'd be 1,000 ones vacuum seal. Mm-hmm. In a vacuum seal pack.
That right.
It's 1,000.
Yeah.
Them niggas might come out with 10.
Big old bag.
10.
Big old bag.
10.
Big old
10.
bag.
And your man, you like, that's $100,000 in ones.
Right there. And then, not only
$100,000 in ones right there.
Not only that, they bought money with them.
In duffel bags.
In duffel bags. I'm in college, bro. I ain't really making a whole lot of money. And I'm watching this monstrosity happen in front of me. And I'm like, shit. I still don't really know what they doing. Nor did I give a damn.
Cause them, see that shit was just like,
them niggas was cool with me, bro. When you see a lot of niggas be bosses, right? And you see a lot of niggas claim that they bosses, right? And my understanding of a boss is to identify who you got around you and how to be able to maneuver with the circle that you got. And also how to be able to complement the things that you can't do yourself. You don't treat him like a worker and demise this man in front of everybody else. Even though he might just be a worker. Meech was that guy. Like I ain't never see him talk down to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like he always showed respect. It was always respect. So for me, I was just like, man, dude, cool as shit to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know him outside. I never went to like any of the after parties and none of that shit. I wasn't that cool evidently, but you know, I was young too. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I wasn't really in that. You know, I was learning. You know, navigating through it. So, but yeah, it was cool, man. It was. If you ain't never experienced it, boy, if you wasn't in Atlanta in 2000s and the early 2000s, man, you missed a whole lot.
Nigga wasn't really throwing the money like that before then.
Nah.
It was really shooting the money
Yeah,
out
that
of
dude.
their hands. Everybody the biggest thing a nigga do.
Cause you look cool.
Shoot through a whole bunch of ones.
Yeah.
Nigga wasn't really
Nah.
nigga wasn't doing that yet for them.
Take the band off, throw it. And not even caring. Like, they literally ain't even throwing the money at the girls. They throwing the money at each other. They don't care. Oh, you got 100. Oh, I got 100. It was like, they just having the ball. And it's like, damn, they nigga really in here having fun. They don't give a fuck about nothing else going on. They just having fun with some money.
That's crazy. Tell us how you continue your time at Hitman and how the experience was.
So the DJ crew thing was new to me because, you know, I saw the Super Friends just moving around, but I wasn't a part of the industry part of that until I started DJing. So once I got in and saw that it was a tool that I could use to just network, like you said, just getting out really networking. It allowed me to be able to go into different clubs with these DJs that that's a part of my crew. And I learned the strip club game. You know what I'm saying? I learned the regular club game, and it really was like it was probably more networking than anything. You know, it allowed us to connect with the artists because it put the DJs in a central location. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you having to hit 89 different janks, you know, Shawty gonna be over here, Shawty gonna be here, all them gonna be over here at this one spot. Let me go over here and rock with these folk, and then they can take my stuff and, you know what I'm saying? So I think that, I think that helped with the Hitman because it made it a central thing as opposed to, you know, you trying to having to do so much work and spread it out. You know what I'm saying? You still got to go do the work, but it brought it to a forefront, and it brought people together that probably would have never been around each other. Because again, I was young, so I would have never been around them guys. You know what I'm saying? Like I still had stuff to learn, so it was dope though.
Let's do this for everybody who watch it too.
Okay.
For the people who know you, for the people who may know of you.
Okay.
For the people who don't know you.
All right.
Let's take everybody back to where you from, where you grew up at.
Where I'm from the ATL by way of West Side and the East Side. Grandmama grew up on Larchwood Road, right down the street from Dud High. So I stayed over there, and then I grew up in Latonia on the other side, East Side.
Niggas always move from the West Side to the East Side.
Yeah. Hey man,
Cause it'd be way slower.
Way
Way slower.
It's slow.
Especially then.
Yeah. I mean,
You know what
I
I'm
look
saying?
at it now like, boy, this ain't where I grew up at. It's so different than what
Everything is everything now.
Yeah.
Everything is everything now.
Oh yeah.
Ain't no distinct between who is who and where is what. I don't think it's like that nowhere no more.
Nah, because everybody is migrants. It's a whole bunch of migrants everywhere. You know what I'm saying? When you think about the essence, like I be telling people all the time, like you will rarely now meet somebody from Atlanta in Atlanta unless you know where to go in Atlanta.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Over here, yeah. Everybody from over here.
Everybody from over here over.
Right over.
Everybody. And they only go over here.
Right, over here. This is as far as they go over here. They go up to 285 and come back.
And they ain't the type of people that you might want to stop and ask a question to.
No, not at all. You let them go on about their business.
Nah,
you know what I'm
for real.
saying?
Nah, for
But
real.
you go downtown and you don't even know. You think you're in New York because of, you know, how it look and what it's been built to be. You know, we appreciate the folk for coming in from out of town, but boy, y'all making our city look crazy right now, boy.
You ain't lying, dog.
Sheesh.
That's why I be liking having these conversations and talking about this shit, cause
Yeah.
I feel like people really don't know Atlanta.
Yeah, they don't.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the representation of it right now is not what it really is.
And then they didn't know it because nobody really talked about the breakdown of the city.
Right. Yeah.
Because you got to think about then, most of the people who was really from the city had them already parted ways with their city ties.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it wasn't nobody else from the city really doing that shit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then most of everybody else who got on was good artists.
Right.
They weren't street people.
Right.
Artists don't give a damn about showing you this is where I'm from.
Yeah, they don't
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm here to do music. I'm here to
Right.
articulate, you know what I'm saying, music. You know what I'm saying? This is my form of art.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Places like New York, Cali, like they been having street artists who made it from the hood. Only thing they know is this hood.
Right.
So when they get on, the only
They
thing they want to
showing
show
the
you
hood.
is
Right.
this
This
hood.
hood.
That's all I know. I'm gonna show
Right.
you everything I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna show
You know?
this street today, that street tomorrow, the street behind us the next day.
Exactly.
So y'all know what it is.
Fact. You know what I'm saying? So people didn't really get a chance, understand to get a chance to know Atlanta like we know LA when you know Compton,
Right.
Watson, you know what I'm saying, the jungle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then go down, you go to Long Beach, you know what I'm saying, Inglewood. You know what I'm saying? You go to New York, you know about the Harlem, the Bronx, Brooklyn, Yonkers.
Yeah.
You don't know difference between East Side and West Side niggas.
This.
Or Southside
and
niggas.
everybody think like, yeah, man, I'm from Atlanta. Like, nah, bro, you from Gwinnett County. That's not Atlanta. It's a suburb of Atlanta.
Yeah.
But that's not Atlanta.
Metro.
Yeah, you can count that.
Yeah, Metro Atlanta.
You know what I'm saying? But we ain't getting no tax dollars from Gwinnett County.
We
Not the city of Fulton.
Nigga,
It's not.
nigga be talking APS.
But listen here. That's it. That's as close you get. And the folk that don't know who APS is, y'all come on, man. But I think the essence of Atlanta, like I tell a lot of people, man, you know, when we grew up, everybody was some players. Everybody wanted to be players. That's all we wanted to be. The dope guy wasn't the cool guy.
Nah, it was a dancing nigga.
It was the dude who was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, look, well, I want to be, but it's him. You know what I'm saying? I want to give me some girls. I want to go have some fun. We go to Six Flags. We go, you know, like it was stuff like that. So it's like, man, look, man, like all that aggression, like we wasn't on it. Like we were trying to get some girls back in the day. That's it. And that's what everybody was on. You know what I mean? And now
The niggas who was hard was really like that.
that's
And it wasn't a whole bunch of them niggas.
no. Like you knew the ones that was gonna slap you in your face.
Yeah.
They won't go in your shit. You already knew.
Yeah.
Don't mess with them unless you know them. It's certain places you know, don't go. Don't go over there. Cause you don't have no business over there.
Facts. I'm nigga playing.
And don't be talking about their business over there.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was always a code down here. You know what I'm saying? Like the niggas that was in the street kept the niggas that wasn't supposed to be in the street out the fucking street.
Show them.
Bro, don't sit your goofy ass over there, bro. This ain't what you trying to do. Cause they gonna hurt you. And the goofballer respect them. You know what? You right. I tried it. It ain't for me.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And that was the essence of Atlanta. This shit that these niggas bring from these other cities and all that, man, I don't know what the hell kind of code they live upon. It seems like it ain't no code.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody just for self. So, you know, it's cool when players like us link up. Because,
It's cool when they do it.
You know what
It's
I'm saying? It's probably
it.
when we do it. You know what I mean? But it's just, you know, it's cool when we able to link up and really understand, like, you know, tell the real story. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, artists and all that, I be looking at niggas beef, and it's like, how y'all niggas stay on the street over from each other and y'all beef? Like, that ain't no real beef, my nigga, because if I wanted to, I could walk through my backyard and shoot you in the face, and I ain't did it at all. Y'all ain't really beefing, bro. Like, squash that shit. Go get some money together.
especially all the internet shit.
Yeah, man. And it's just, you know, that ain't the real essence of Atlanta. At all.
Nah, for real. Tell me, what was your favorite club DJing at?
In Atlanta or just period?
In Atlanta.
In Atlanta.
We'll do in Atlanta, then we'll do out Atlanta next.
Alright, in Atlanta, my favorite club, the Bottle Bar
What the hell that was at?
in Buckhead. Man, listen here. That for me, I think that was my like. You know how you had your
Bitch, I'm here.
underground situation.
Bitch,
and
I'm here.
Yeah, it was that. Cause I ran that shit. Like it was me Friday, Saturday. And shout out to my brother Mixmaster David too. That's where we first met. But he colder than the motherfucker too. But we used to have fun. Like, and I could play everything. So like, you know, instead of just being able to play trap music or, you know, whatever, I could play everything. I was in there playing country and having folks singing.
Country music.
Country music.
What country song you playing?
What was it? Sweet Home Alabama, stuff like that. Like for real. And these folk, and it ain't just white people in there. It's black people singing these records, bro.
Oh shit! I was on that motherfucker too.
Listen, but it's fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's probably my favorite joint in Atlanta. And any other clubs I've done, I think my other one is be Dre's in Vegas. That's my shit. Cause there, you can't get to the DJ. Like you can't get to the booth. It's layers of security that you can't even get up on stage to where I'm at. And I can really just go in there and do my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to worry about nobody drunk coming, putting their finger on them. Hey, nah, bro, get the fuck on. I can go in here and do me and enjoy, you know what I'm saying, the experience.
That's the worst part you hate about DJing.
Yeah.
They come in the booth.
I hate
asking you to play songs, doing shit like that.
Yeah, because it's like, think about it, right? When you recording a song, right? And you got a thought going on, right? Somebody come in the booth and open the door. Hey, bro, woo, woo. Hold down the mood, fucked up. That's us. We writing the song when we DJing. Each piece of that record means something. Cause it's a piece of the record that might say something, and then you bring another record in that's the answer to what this record is saying. It's talking. That's how I DJ. I talk through the music. So I alley-oop stuff. So when somebody come in and want to hear something that's completely left field from what I'm trying to do, and it's like I'm rocking the club, and you can clearly see everybody having a ball, and you come with some goofball shit. That's like my biggest pet peeve.
You ever had to tap on somebody's head?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Where you was at?
Taboo 2.
What happened, dog?
Let's just say it was a 5 against 2 situation, and the 2 that walked out was me and my brother. The other 5, they had some problems that night.
They had some problems that night?
They had some problems.
What they trying to make you play? What they were saying? What did he do?
Nah, it was.
What he say? Hey man, goddamn it!
It was more of a disrespect from an artist and promoter team, and they were.
And they took it out on DJ.
Yeah, and they tried to, but it didn't. It backfired. Cause my demeanor is
cool.
Silent. I'm cool. Like I don't want no problems, but I'm like Fifth. When you say I want a problem, I'm gonna say no problem. I'm gonna give you that. And that night they got it. I don't really want to speak on the names because the person passed.
No, you don't speak on no names.
But yeah,
it ain't the names. It ain't the names. It's just I want to hear what you did to them. How y'all? Hey, why slammed the DDT did nigga?
Well, I mean, it was 2 against 5, and we
back against the wall.
We cleared the club. Nah, we back against each other. We back to back.
Like some movie shit.
But some movie shit. He was going to nigga face. I was going to nigga check. It was over with. Like by the time security got them, they realized it was me. Yeah. And they were like, man, what the hell? You ain't never been. Man.
It's like one of the karate moves. Nigga be coming, you say pop pop. Another nigga come, you say pop pop pop.
Yeah, because the thing about it was, like, I had a strap on me that day. And I could have easily, from how it popped off, I could have easily pulled and shot.
You smooth criminal, boy.
I'm cool because for me, I don't drink. I don't smoke. So I'm real conscious. I know what I'm doing. I know what my intent is. You know what I'm saying? My intent was to go to jail that night. I could have killed all 5 of them and been justified because it would have been self-defense. You know what I'm saying? But
who popped it off?
They did. One of them folks swung and they connected.
Who they swung on?
Me.
Swung on your ass.
Swung. Nice slap.
Slapped you. You didn't even see it coming.
I saw it, but I didn't expect it.
Yeah.
Because I was expecting to, just for them to be on some rah-rah like they always been. That's just who that person was. They was just always rah-rah. So I was like, man, all right, cool. He swung, boom, I took it. I ate it. I was like, all right, cool. Put my book back down. The VIP was up here, and it was, the little separator, and then we was down here by the bar. So they had to come around to come to get us. They came around, they met a wall. They never left that wall.
Shit, you talking about, nah, y'all don't play with that boy DJ.
Jack fell off while we fight. My brother sees it fall off. He pick it up while he fight, put it in his pocket, and get back to fighting. That's what we on. We ain't trying to take nobody's life, but we ain't gonna let you disrespect.
I bet everybody said that night, but don't fuck that boy DJ Blak.
But that's the funny thing. Like, people know I carry. Like, I like guns. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm open about it. Like, this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? So for folk to hear that we got to fight, and not that I got to shoot, was like, for real. So he ain't shoot the nigga. Niggas like, nah, he ain't have to.
Niggas you talking about?
Like he ain't
Activated.
like that nigga put their hands on that man, and from there, you know, I don't really engage in that shit, man. Like I'm cool with you know, I step away from the booth before I let a nigga get me out my character. You know what I'm saying? Like
real professional.
Yeah, I'm professional, and I don't drink, so I understand. You know, you coming up here,
bro.
you know what I mean?
You don't really know what's going on.
Go on over there, bro, because
bro,
if you get tore up in here and then tomorrow you hear about this shit, you're gonna be even worse. You know what I'm saying? So just let it be what it is. You know what I mean?
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
Nah, for real. Boom. What do you feel like was your biggest break?
Going with Jock. Probably get on the road with Jock, because his career, like he went to the moon. You know what I'm saying? And with him, I was able to create, because I created our live show. Like he toured even after he stopped putting out records, because we was on the stage, we was unfuckwittable. Like it was us and T-Pain. Could nobody touch our live shows at all. And this is after he, you know what I'm saying? Like after it started slowing down, it still was, nigga, y'all still can't fuck with us. It's like busting spliff. Like you couldn't touch us. So I think that was one of those, I think that was that thing that was like, all right, we here. I'm here. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Do you think that was the do you think that experience right there kind of groomed you for the next steps that was coming? Yeah,
most definitely. Because I mean, I knew what I wanted to create creatively. Like I knew, like if I go to a concert, I want to be, you know, I want to feel a certain type of way. I want to enjoy it a certain type of way. So not by me being the person that's supposed to be putting that feeling out, now I can go ahead and tweak little things and do little things and make the experience better for myself and for the person that's looking. And so it always stuck. So any artist I ever worked with, that's always been the mission. It's like the show is the mission. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't necessarily got to see eye to eye on anything else, but as long as this show that I'm putting my name on is fire, I'm cool.
Why you never start making beats and shit?
I just slowed down on it. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, with that, it's
time consuming.
It's very time consuming. And then it went from outboard gear to computers. And I ain't even gonna cap. I was scared of the computer shit for a little bit. Like
Why?
I was an MPC, Triton, Trinity, put that together, Pro Tools. You know, I could do Pro Tools, but like all the Ableton and all that, I was scared of it. You know, I knew Pro Tools like back of my hand, but anything else, I was just like, you know what I mean? But now, like I know Logic, so, you know, I'm back in that, doing that, and back putting stuff together. So I literally, during the pandemic, I learned how to do Logic myself, just watching YouTube videos.
Watching YouTube video, putting
That's
together.
it.
That's when you think you found that passion again?
Yeah. And I mean, you know, during the pandemic, I think it was an up and a down situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a lot of loss that happened. You know, I lost a lot of people during the pandemic. So it was one of those things like, what can really save you? And in every situation that I've been fucked up in, music was always the savior. So that's what I turned back to. And you know, it had its bumps and shit, but like now, even like being on the road, man, I love it. Cause now I ain't even behind the turntables no more. Like I'm out there. You know what I mean? Like, and it's cool, and I'm with an artist that understand, like you said, like, nigga, this Benjamin Button, this nigga, this guy is Inspector Gadget. He can do all of this.
Yeah, you talking about,
you know what I mean?
Real,
and do all of it great. So let me get this guy out here with me, cause we both dope.
Nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a dope situation. You know what I mean? Yeah.
What do you want to? What's your new vision? What you want to accomplish now? What's your new goals? What's the new things you kind of want to do? Seeing how everything is turning, and all the digital stuff, and the content, and the TikToks, and how easy it is to brand now. Like, what you want to do now?
I want to create a legacy of understanding what wealth really is, because through my career, I've seen a lot of rich people, and I ain't seen a whole lot of wealthy people. I've been around a lot of rich people, not a lot of wealthy people. And, you know, that can be misconstrued for a lot of people. Oh, man, you've been around all these artists and da-da-da-da. I was like, yeah, I toured the world with your favorite artists. Yeah, but they wasn't wealthy. They was rich. Yeah. And rich can be taken away. Wealth.
Easy.
Wealth, you got to fight that off.
Facts.
You got to down there beat that out with a bat. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing. Like, when I was younger, I didn't understand credit. I didn't understand how money really worked. You know, I was just around these people. You know, and I saw it, but I didn't get it. And so now that I'm older, I get it. You know what I mean? And it's like, all right, cool. You know now that you don't put all your eggs in one basket. But you do make yourself a basket.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to have to put something there. So, yeah, get great at something. And then figure out how you can create something else outside of that to be great at. And continue to keep moving. Because one thing going to pay for the other. Another thing going to pay for the other. And it's going to continue to keep moving. And all of it going to pay for itself. You know
and
what
that's
I'm
when you
saying?
start building wealth.
Yeah, and then that's when you start building wealth. Because now you don't have to touch everything. You ain't got to move. And it's still, pulling in money. So that's definitely my thing. I want to buy some land and cultivate the land for my.
Where you gonna buy some land at?
Man, I'm looking on the south.
So you say, but you are a real city nigga.
Yeah.
City nigga like fuck that. I ain't move. I gotta stay in the city.
But listen, man, the plan is to have something here.
For sure.
And then to buy the big guy out there, cause I want to move like my people.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? 100 acres, I can put some houses on 100 acres.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
A whole apartment complex.
But listen here, my thing is a whole compound. Everything that I love, I'm gonna put on my land, and I'm gonna live off the land. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that I'm just gonna isolate myself, but I look at like one of my favorite places to go is Lake Oconee, right? And so when I drive out there and I see these estates, and you looking miles, and you seeing it, all of this is they shit. It's 250 something acres. You look and it's right on the water. What? I never even knew this existed when I was young. You know what I'm saying? So now to see it and to travel and see it in other places is like, I got to have that. Like that's really what life is about.
You gonna have, at the end, whenever you're doing something, you gotta have something on the water.
Got to have something on the water.
Right on the water.
It ain't got to be right on the water, but I got to be able to hear it. I got to be able to feel it in my spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an empath, so I feel everybody's shit. That's why I isolate myself a lot. You know what I'm saying? And being a DJ, just think about it. You in the club with thousands and thousands of people. You feeling their energy to try to, either match it or change it. That's difficult for an empath, like, because you getting every piece of it. Somebody who don't feel it, they can turn that shit off and be like, man, whatever. But so understanding that and understanding how to disconnect. My disconnect is when I get around water. I don't know something about the water that block that shit from me. Where I can just I can focus on myself.
No, for real.
Yeah.
That's some dope ass shit. Tell everybody where they can follow you at, though.
Man, follow me. I am DJ Blak. That's Black with no C. If you see the C, it ain't me, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's on all the platforms, man.
You got YouTube?
It's being revamped. Because I ain't never been the content guy. Like, I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with the story what you telling me, like, I was just talking. You know what I mean? But people telling me, like, bro, you got to start recording this and putting this. So I got a team that I'm now working with that all I got to do is record stuff on my phone and send it to them, and they put it together, and they going to throw it out there. So, yeah, I am DJ Blak on that. And, Instagram and Twitter's the same thing. And then we on this Millennium Tour. So y'all go and look up the Millennium Tour, whatever cities is on there, we gonna be there. You know what I'm saying?
Pull up.
Yeah, shout out to the boy Pleasure P, because that's who I'm out with, you know what I'm saying? And everybody, man. Everybody that's out there, Lloyd, Scrappy, Trillville, Crime Mob, Chingy, Kerry, Mario, Bow Wow, y'all guys,
Yin
Travis
Yang.
Porter, Yin Yang. Like, this show is it right. It right. It right.
Rocking, partner.
Hell yeah. And man, I just want to say, man, too, I appreciate you guys for creating this platform. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people with the wisdom that you got, they don't talk. You know what I'm saying? And to see, when I watch y'all, I be like, bruh, he did not talk to people.
No.
Like, this nigga did not talk to people. Like, for real.
Nah,
and like,
for real.
I know you. And we don't have a whole lot of words.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this nigga got a real joint and he really on here talking. I'm like, boy, this is some dope shit. So I got to give you your flowers too, bro. Because this, for you to take it serious and really come through and really provide a platform and a service. Because don't think you just on a podcast, my nigga. You providing a service because you provide information. You telling that little nigga that know you, that can't get to you, hey, bro, I'm bringing these folks on here and they finna tell you something, you listen. and you keeping that guy who can't get to you but want to be like you keeping him out the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
For
So
sure.
definitely understand that it's bigger than what you think it is.
No, I respect.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I respect, dog.
For sure.
Nah, man, appreciate you for coming.
Hell yeah.
So we gonna do. I'm thinking about doing something in backstage too. I think that'd be dope too.
Let's do it.
You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
do it, man.
I think that'd be dope too.
I'm
man.
here for whatever.
For real. Nah, for real. Man, you already know this your boy Parlay live from Digital House Studios. We in the apartment with Parlay. Meet me in the Partments.